All right, guys. Good evening. Actually, it's still morning. I'm going to publish this in the afternoon, but I'm recording this in the morning because I haven't slept yet. It's 6:59 a.m. Still, good evening. Now we are going to talk about your intro and outro. Okay, I am actually receiving different questions about intro and outro. So let's talk about it now. So for those who are starting with their podcast but don't know where to find their intro and outro, then this is for you. And for those who would also like to, change their intro and outro, okay, this is for you as well. All right. So first and foremost, I'd like to say that it's really important that you choose the right music for your podcast show because it would reflect your brand. Okay, so you have to define what your brand personality is and look for the right music that would suit your brand personality. We have different types of music as well. We have different kinds of music that would ignite different emotions, right? And that's what we call genre. So we have a lot of that. When it comes to your brand personality, let's say, for example, that part of your brand personality is being fun, then most likely you would not use music that is very lonely or very sad or very dark, right? It should also be aligned with your brand personality. Okay, now the question that I would like to answer is where to get your intro and outro music. So first, let's discuss free music where you can get it. Actually, I was researching about YouTube audio library, but I'm really not sure now if you can still use this because I've read something through Google that you can use this for free, but only within YouTube. Okay, so if you click the song, it it says you're free to use this song in any of your videos. So I'm really not sure about that, but of course we have to be careful. We have to know if we are allowed to use music or not because it would affect our podcast in the future. Okay, and we don't want that to happen. So let's just scratch that. Here, this is actually one of my free resources when it comes to background music or intro and outro, freemusicarchive.org. So you can download music here for free, and we have different types of music. As what I mentioned, we have different genre, right? And genre ignites different emotions because choosing your right intro and outro music is also as important as choosing the right background music for movies, for TV shows, or for vlogs, especially if you're using or if you would like to use this for monetization or if you plan to really take your podcast on a serious level. Remember that you have to choose the right music for you. Okay, now I want to show you different types of music. We have uplifting, indie folk. We have, different kinds of, we have encouraging. Okay, that's interesting. So, you just have to explore. We have free resources. You just have to explore. Actually, um, if you click one of these, it will give you different types or a lot of background music that you can choose from. So let's say, for example, we choose dance. Okay. All right. Let's try this. Okay. Well, this is not pretty bad. This is good. Okay. Especially if you would like to ignite something, a feeling of a very light feeling, right? Or just a carefree feeling, right? You can use this especially if it aligns your brand personality. So you can download that. But guys, make sure that if you use any free music, okay, from somewhere else, make sure that you give credit. Okay, some of my clients are actually giving credits on the outro part of their podcast. They are mentioning who's the composer. Okay, and you can also write that on your show notes. But what's important is you give credit, okay, because you don't want to have any copyright issue in the future. But since this is free, then you know, um, it definitely means that you can use it. Okay. So now let's talk about those music, royalty music that you can use, but with a fee. Okay. Audio Jungle. You can go to Audio Jungle. This they have a lot of music to choose from there. Okay, but of course it has payment. But after paying this, you own it already. Okay, so here, what's good about this is that you have a lot of kinds of music to choose from, and you will be able to see the types of music. Okay, so we have here classical, their type of music, the genre. All right, so we have pop, rock. Okay, so that's actually really important for you to determine which one suits your brand personality best. Okay. Here you have to pay. As you can see, it has payment, but let's try to listen to those music. Okay. Um, we have here healing yoga, but let's try. Hold on. Hmm. Let's try maybe. Okay, funk groove.
Audio Jungle.
See, the music is good here. If you heard uh, a woman speak Audio Jungle, it's actually their watermark. So even if you download this, you can't use that um, on your shows because it has watermark unless you buy it. Okay, so but guys, again, what I'm trying to show here is you have a lot of music to choose from. Okay, you just have to explore. And also, aside from Audio Jungle, you can go to Ben Sound. There are lots of resources. Okay, not only these two, but there are lots of it here. On Ben Sound, you can also choose which genre. All right. Okay. Well, you just have to know what is your brand personality. Okay. So cute. All right, these are good music. So again, you just have to determine what's your brand personality and you have to figure out what kind of feeling you'd like to ignite, okay, on set of your podcast episode. All right, as soon as your audience or as soon as your listeners play that or press that play button, you should ignite what kind of emotion you want them to feel, okay, all throughout, because that would set the mood, okay, that would set the tone. So once again, for free music, you can go to freemusicarchive.org, and then you can go to audio for paid, but has a much better quality. You can go to audiojungle.net, and for Ben Sound, or sorry, for another one, you can go to bensound.com. And these are all paid, okay? But again, anything that you can get for free, you always have to give credit, okay? Okay, so let's do a recap. If you're choosing your music for intro and outro, make sure that it is aligned with your brand personality. And there are different types of music to choose from. You just have to know which genre suits you best. So that's it. Goodbye.